Hi, I'm Michael Dwayne Marshall. I want to first thank all those at Page Publishing for their help with my book. Chuck got me started, Shannon was my coordinator, and I thank all of them, the page designers, the cover artists. They've all done a great job, so thank you, Page Publishing. I couldn't ask for a better cover. This is my book opening. And this 48-page book is going to change history, the way people see themselves, each other, and the world. In my declaration video on my website, one thing I tell is how at age 11, our new pastor, Earl Gray in Ohio, came over wanting to talk to me and my two brothers one night. At the kitchen table, what he told us about, he asked us a question about God and Jesus, and what he told me and all of us changed my world, flipping it upside down. Well, by the time I come close to 40 years old, I've been baptized a total of 4 times, and each time I would feel those emotions. And one time I looked up at God and said, God, if you don't mind, would you let me love you just a little bit more than anyone who's ever existed? Well, then by the time 2011 comes, I had given up on God and I rebuked him. I demanded he show me something, and he did. He showed up in a burning bush. 11 years of steady discovery and learning, I found that God chose me to be his dwelling place. Job 40 verse 2 says, he who finds fault with the Almighty rebukes him. Let him who proves God testify. Well, I proved him, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And I can say with all certainty, I am has sent me to you. Yahweh is my name. It's a memorial for all generations. God had a plan, and that's why I can teach through all the scriptures the things concerning myself. God chose me from the beginning, and I will prove this, that I have the keys to the kingdom, making me the author of God's word. That's why I know all this stuff that what my book's about. Because of the lies, no one who's where I was is even truly expecting a Messiah to return. They've been led to forget God. I'll prove that in all religions, including today's atheism, people are being disparaged and mocked in ways they don't even realize. The true account of the New Covenant had slowly been developed into a lie, part of the big lie. It all started when Jerome's Vulgate Latin translation came out. If you look up Vulgate on Oxford Dictionary, down into Origins, it says edition prepared for the public, or the proles. The Declaration of Independence states that the history of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Isaiah 33 verse 19, that's who they're speaking about, the fierce people with a mocking tongue, using God's word in horrendous ways. The method is used to script everything from TV shows to news stories. It's called H264, or the Brotherhood. One video is CNN's Prince Harry and him leaving the royal life. Another is the CBS video of Al Sharpton giving George Floyd's eulogy. I've studied both these videos, and they use this system. It's all just environmental stimuli. All I'll say right now, Al Sharpton, is I'm the one that paid the cost. Now all lives, like George's, will matter. None of you outside the coterie can understand these incomprehensible things that God showed me when I called to him. The coterie was trying to delay my coming into existence, and from you, each and every one of you, from discovering that unique individual that each one of you are. Psalms 82 verse 6 really does mean it when it says, I said you were God's, children of the Most High, all of you are. Yeshua's blood covered all the sins of the world. The coterie is your mean brothers and sisters destined to follow Satan's ways to bring about the inevitable trap that was to come. By their trickery, everyone conformed to their actions. They themselves need salvation just like the victims on the ship of fools. That's what it's called in Madness and Civilization. They are just as big of fools as their mock passengers they control. Even the 9/11 attacks were foretold in the 1603 play Hamlet. I have more on my website, YahwehOurRighteousness.com. My video there also describes how Artemis works her magic throughout society, keeping the confusion going. The people of the earth, the remnant that's been awaiting their spiritual awakening, is about to happen. Neil deGrasse Tyson and Matt Dillahunty have both asked for the proof of God's existence, which I have. Both of these people use this method in their own videos and countless others. It'll be strange when people like Neil deGrasse Tyson and artists and people you couldn't even imagine are my witnesses. Because Zechariah 2 verse 9 says, "For surely I will shake my hand against them, and they will become spoil for their servants. Then you will know that Yahweh of war has sent me." Those who've had control of my word have to give it back. It's rightfully mine, and they can't deny me. The Messianic kingdom is here. Check out my book and my website. It's time for my people, God's people, to arise. I'm at the helm of the ship, and it's headed for the shore, and I'm going to force all to disembark the ship. I'll tell you all you need to know as this age of lies comes to an end. I'm the happiest God-man that's ever walked the face of the earth, I might say, because I boldly went where no man had gone before, just because God's seen I wanted to. He's amazing, and His Spirit's in me. All is well. Thank you for listening. Thanks, Page Publishing. You're going to see big things happening. Thank you.